Okay, so you can check what we have here so far, and we can see that we're not able to put anything in this particular page, so we can maybe place this at the center, okay? Somewhere like so. Okay. Okay. And then we're ready to make the other what do you call this? Elevation. So we'll start with the left elevation, which is the west. Okay. And two ways of doing this. One is, I can create a 45-degree angle here. Okay. And project. So this is in the hatch layer. I could place that in the zero layer, or I can delete that after. So I have that turned off. Okay, so we can project this here, and because this is 45 degrees, it will also, once it hits this intersection, so let me show that. So if it hits this intersection, then I am actually at about the same distance away from the building to this line. So that's what the 45-degree angle does. Now, but and then I can do the projections here, but of course you do want to work with the elevation right side up, okay, or in this orientation. So I don't want to work here. I'm going to minimize this view. Okay, I'm in the model tab. Yeah, I can work here. I thought I was in the in paper space. So I can work here, but then I don't see my view cube. So the view cube allows you to uh, reorient your workspace. And if you go to the view tab or type view, you'll see there the view cube is somehow turned off. So you can, again, instead of going to view cube, I always uh, encourage you to type. Okay, so VIE until you see the cube. Okay, but it's not uh, showing. So view cube, right? You might need to go down, and it should be under here, somewhere here. View. Okay, okay, so it's a little bit hard to find. Let's see, do we have a shortcut key for view cube? Nope. Nav cube, navigation cube. Okay, sorry about that. So nav, there it is. So not view cube, it's a nav cube. Okay, so nav, and then you want to turn it on. Once you have it on right here, let me minimize this. Okay, minimize. Okay. So once you have the nav cube here, you can see that we are in the north orientation. By the way, that's the project north. Okay. So we're in the project north orientation. And then we did the south view, which is the south view here. We're in the top view. Okay. So that's the top view. And we can actually rotate our view, okay, the entire workspace by clicking this button right here. So either going this way or that way. So here it is. So we moved to our orientation suitable for the drawing of the west elevation. Now, uh, of course, we can see here that the Cartesian coordinate system also got reoriented. So we need to make this go to the direction where X is pointing upward and Y is pointing to the right. To do that, you type UCS. So this is the user coordinate system. So this is the world coordinate system, which is the location of original location of the XY axis. But with UCS, you can rotate this so that X will be pointing this way. So all you need to do is click here, somewhere here, and then say this is the X direction aligned to that line. And then anywhere here will be the location of the Y axis, XY plane, okay? XY plane. So because you cannot make this diagonal, the Y cannot be diagonal. So it's just looking for any point above the X because the Y could be pointing downward, okay? So you want it here. Okay, now that you have your XY in this direction, you can easily create your drawing here. Okay. Another thing that you can do is you can actually copy or mirror some of these lines here. So you can actually mirror all of it and then delete the things that you don't need or mirror some, okay? So let me just mirror all of this, okay, and see what happens. Mirror, and then this will be my mirror line. The diagonal is my mirror line. See what happens, right? So instead of mirroring it, which we can do here, right? Mirror there. That's actually going to be useful for our north elevation. We just have to edit this. But another thing that we can do is mirror at a 45-degree angle, okay, which we can do here and say no to that. So we actually have now three elevations, okay? This one, we just have to clean up and that should be good for the north elevation, okay? We could also have, well, this one here, after we're done here, we can mirror it to the other side. Okay, now we just need to align this. Okay, so I'll create a line from the apex, which is the center of my building. Okay, so bring it down. Okay, and then I can now move, okay, all of this from the midpoint of this line to that point. Okay, so I'm centered. And well, actually, I don't need to be centered because if I copy this again, from here to here, and then to that wall, and then of course I need this uh, frame. I need the frame, and then this. I need to know where the wall would end, and then where the other frame begins. And then I need this and that. See, we have a different type of wall here. Now, do I need this? I can simply mirror that. So I really don't need that. Okay, now I also, well, let's do that while we're here anyway. So let's do this. And then likewise, we need this. This is where this roof will end. So I will need that. Okay. And I think that's all I need right now. Okay. So what I can do now is move this from uh, the fascia to here. Okay. Keep it straight. width there. And that should be the same, right? Uh, See, notice it ended right there. Okay, now I can delete things that I do not need to simplify this elevation. See, I'm lazy, so I might need that. Sorry. So erase. I need to erase this. Simplify it first. Okay. I might need that. Okay. Actually, I might need this. I'm just going to, oh, look at that. The orientation is actually not correct anymore. So let me just delete that. I don't need this. Yeah, let me delete that. Yeah, let me delete this to simplify things. Okay, so of course, uh, I will be not needing this. Okay, and then I don't need this here. Okay, I don't need that. Delete, and then I can delete this side here because I don't need that. I don't need this as well. And I don't have a door here. And I'll use this one window, and I can delete all of this as well to simplify. Okay, there you go. And this one here, let me delete that. Okay, so I have the basic shape for this elevation right here. In fact, if I mirror this, that should complete this drawing. Okay, so let me do that. Mirror, MI. I'm going to mirror this. I'm not going to mirror this because I'm going to extend that. So I don't want a copy of that. And then I can mirror the line right here. Okay, so instead of clicking it, because I might click the extension line, I created a window. Okay, and yeah, the mirror line would be here. Okay, see how exact that is, right? Right where I need it. Okay, and then from here, I can uh, move this. Okay, I can move this to its proper location. That will be from here to there. Perfect. See? And then there's another window here. So I'm going to copy this from here to there. Okay. That aligns with my other window. And what else? I think there should be a line here. Okay. So sometimes I can click to find out where it is. So that's that line right there. So all I need to do is maybe copy this from here to there. Okay. Okay. Then I can now delete most of these lines. Okay. Now I want to maintain this because that's where the dormer will be. In fact, the dormer, uh, select this line right here, should intersect this roof right there. So I'm going to create a line and extend that dormer to the location of the extent of this nice shed here in front of the house. Now that should go to the uh, wall layer, sorry, roof layer. Okay. Back, I should be, No, I don't need to be in the roof layer. I'll be hatching soon. Okay. So now I can delete all of this, I think, just to clean it up. And then I'm going to trim extend. See, I deleted those so that when I trim extend, it will go directly to the extent, okay, of my drawing. Okay, this one as well. Trim extend that, maybe again. Okay. And then, yeah, this will be my fascia board here as well. So I can, how does my fascia look here? Okay, so I'm using magenta at the top. That's my fascia, but at the bottom, it's color yellow. So I'm going to delete this so that I can fill it, radius 0, the 2 lines, extend. That means I need to trim this right there. Okay. Now, here I need to add a line. Okay, so I'll go to the roof layer. Okay, so I'm going to add a line from here. Okay, track that point to there and then up. And then, of course, I do need a fascia right here. So trim, extend this. Okay. And yeah, I think we're good. So that will be our elevation from this particular view. Okay. Now, from there, I can hatch this using the same hatch pattern. So H, hatch. So we use this earlier, and I think we use 0.4. So you need to keep track of those. And now we do need to be in the hatch layer. Okay. So you do that. Oops. See, it's doing that again. So I'm going to uh, just do one, hit enter, and then do another, hit enter. Okay. Likewise, I'm going to do a hatch of using our user 6 inches. Okay, so do that here and here as well. Okay, and don't forget to set the origin at the bottom right there. Oops. Did I do it correctly? Set origin right here. Yep. Okay. Let's check the origin here. I think it should go up a little bit. So something is maybe wrong. Oh, yeah. So set origin. Origin should be here. Let's see. Did I do origin right here? Yeah, I guess that's where I place the origin for the other elevation, the south elevation. And then finally close this and then do another hatch. This time look for your roof pattern. Okay. 0.2, I believe. 0.2. Okay. Do that for that and this as well. Okay. Click OK. And then for this one, you need to change this to south elevation, SE, and then right click, copy this. Well, before you copy, yeah, we're all good. It's already changed. So you can create a copy of this to the end. Click OK. And change that to west elevation. Okay. So by doing that, you need to change this to west elevation. Apply. Click OK. And then, of course, you do want to go to your west elevation. Now, what do you do here? Okay. So do we have a knob cube here? So knob cube, it's on, but you cannot see it. It's not showing. Let's go to the maximize view, and you also cannot see it. So what do you do now? How do you uh, reorient this to that view? Well, what you can do is you can type UCS, okay? Change the orientation first of your UCS so that it aligns to this view, okay? And then you say view, and then you say current UCS. Let's see, layout, do have a current UCS? Nope, not that. Oh, UCS. So UCS, and then we change that, and then you say view, sorry, plan, not view, plan current UCS. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. So plan current UCS. So again, UCS, you orient it to the west elevation. Again, this could be anywhere. And then you type plan, and then you say current UCS. Okay. And then you minimize this. Oops. I thought I did it. Sorry. So let me do that again. UCS. Okay. So Y is pointing that way. And then I say plan, current UCS. There you go. Of course, I don't need this. I'll delete that. Maybe make this a little shorter. Oops. Make this a little shorter. Okay. And then change the scale to 1/4:1. Place that at the center. And then you're good. Okay. So that's the west elevation. You can redo this, right? Do that. Projection, start from scratch. Okay. Or you can create a tracking, right? So you select this, you try to track this, and then you start here, and then you push up by 10 feet. That's one way of doing it, if you prefer that. Otherwise, in my case, I simply uh, no, rotate, edit, or uh, mirror at a 45-degree angle and edit. And then from here, of course, I can mirror this there, which I'll do in the next video.